Hello, so I'm Nick Bennett, and I got called on a last minute business trip. So I've got my wife and my son here. So you'll notice that I don't have a humongous audience here. So I'll get down to it. I'm going to be talking about music piracy and the effect that it has on society. So, according to research published earlier this year by the International Federation of Phonographic Industry, more than a third of consumers, or 38%, access music illegally. That leaves a lot of money on the table for artists and record labels in the music industry. And it lends a lot of credence to the research that explores how best to influence people's habits. So, um, creative protection is critically necessary to the severe problem of the music piracy and all around the world. So billions of dollars are lost each year, and online theft users feel little to no remorse. And illegal downloads are always topping the charts, and job loss. It's terrible, and it needs to change. So I believe that creative protection is essential to assure music creators and producers see the necessary benefits of his or her hard work, and the benefits of supporting this endeavor can lead to less theft and revenue loss, and help promote sharing platforms that are legal and doing it the right way. So, although solving this problem is entirely a monumental task, it is a challenge worth fighting for in order to maintain creative liberties in the music industry. So, the ability to download music illegally is far too accessible. Accounts keep popping up. So, and also how they get monies, that advertisements actually are paying these people because of the millions of traffics daily that they get. They pay tons of money. So, since music piracy is a $1 billion business and it receives hundreds of millions of users a day, leading to tremendous music industry revenue loss, job loss, and it's a major theft problem. So, the Journal of Consumer Behavior states fear and or legal appeals and guilt appeals feature regularly and have no doubt informed the recording industry's marketing communications that have sought unsuccessfully to scare or guilt illegal downloaders from consuming music illegally. Furthermore, shutting down prominent file sharing websites and prosecuting consumers through graduated response systems have had a varied response at best. Piracy websites just keep popping up with them constantly trying to be shut down. It's just so hard to get shut down. So, with the consumer justification and lack of remorse, they're saying that peer pressure has a lot to do with the encouragement of music piracy. The belief that, why pay if others don't? It increases the probability of music piracy by 34.7%. So stealing music is a major problem among college students, males, and low-income individuals that can get it quickly. And the laws are not strict enough, and the availability is just too plentiful. So music piracy is also is leading to significant job loss in the music industry and causing billions in revenue loss. So a fact here that I have is 71,060 jobs are lost in the United States every year due to music pirating, and $12.5 billion in economic losses each year are due to piracy in the music industry. And that's just astronomical. So the solution that I think would really help is that through digital fingerprinting, with the methods on the songs and a way that we can trace them digitally, and reinforce those stricter criminals and the laws, it can really help in reducing the amount of people that go to these piracy websites. Music files have the ability to track computers, users, and file sharing hosts and advertisers as well. So notifying advertisers of the criminal activity in which they are participating in, hopefully that will reduce the amount of advertisers that will want to participate in using that space on a piracy website. So, a study by the European Journal of Crime, Criminal Law, and Criminal Justice revealed the music industry, in combating file sharing activities, has to be able to act against both file sharing networks and profit driven networks. If they are not, due to regulatory problems in the country of origin, for example, the legal risks will shift and customers are thus pushed towards organized crime groups. And law enforcement through convictions, therefore, seems to be necessary ingredient for a long-run success of copyright protection law. So if we do change, music piracy is a major problem, and that continues to taint the music industry and the consumer culture. But with proper action and change, we can see revenue increases for the producers, for the artists, and we can also see an increase in job creation, and just an increase also in criminals being stopped with getting away with this. But without action and change, we can see more of the same, letting criminals get away with their actions over and over and over again. So if we do not change, it leads to other forms of digital piracy. Not only is music a big thing to pirate, but also movies, TV shows, video games, even software such as Adobe or Office 365. Those are things that also get pirated as well. So in conclusion, there is no doubt that music piracy is a monumental problem that needs serious attention. Musicians in the music industry are losing millions to billions of dollars due to daily torrents users on these sites. So the justice system needs to be stricter in reinforcing these laws. So I urge you to take some time to revisit the critical actions and changes I have addressed. So in conclusion, I believe that creative protection is needed for music